left to 011, helm aye.
There we go. And leave combat. Foxtrot and Romeo sunk, great. Okay, now the problem is we're looking for convoys off the Soviet coast. Well, this is the Soviet coast. So there's supposedly surface ships out here someplace. There it is. It's off Murmansk. That's got to be the resupply group. Alright, storm surface layer, storm thermal duct. Weather's shitty. It's fine. I'm gonna rig this for a missile strike. Because we have a limited torpedo supply. All hands man your battle stations.
Cons.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
The ocean's not great.
Make depth 4 by feet, dive by.
But I'm also suspicious of surface shipping.
Con sonar new contact bearing 303 designated Sierra 2. Con sonar new contact bearing 349 designated Sierra 3. Con sonar new contact bearing 024 designated Sierra 4.
Checking for possible submarine. Alright, that makes me suspicious it's probably a fishing trawler or something like that. No. We'll figure that out.
Raise the ESM mast.
The periscope. That's the first contact I want to check is down 2-4.
Con, dive at 4 by feet, dive by.
Civilian partisan. That's not an important one. Set we're checking is...
Con sonar master 2 is classified as merchant.
That would be our target. I can't get a good visual contact on him because he's looking straight onto us. That would be the target. Now 4-9. It's going to be down this line of bearing.
Con sonar master 3
Fishing
is classified as merchant.
Okay. So what we're going to do, well, let's check for aircraft. Nothing, supposedly. What I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to hit this guy in the front with the harpoon.
Shoot tube 4. Aye, sir.
And we're going to see what that does.
Raise the radar mast.
We're just going to put up our active sensors. Get good solid contacts.
Con sonar lost contact.
Boom.
Master 1. Last bearing 304. Contact breaking up.
Okay. We're going to hit the U-GRO with the big missile. This is a much larger ship.
Shoot tube 2. Aye, sir.
Make turns for.
Con sonar, we are cavitating.
Oops, wrong button. I was looking for
Make
downscope,
turns
guys.
Con sonar, no longer cavitating.
Con,
Scopes rigged for
torpedo room,
dive.
tube 4 ready.
Con, maneuvering. Come left to 243, helm aye.
Con sonar lost contact. Master 2. Last bearing 305. Contact breaking up.
Hey, no. Just to make sure we don't have any counterfire inbound.
Make depth 300 feet, dive I.
I'm going to go ahead and say let's get off of the surface, so if there is a torpedo or a rocket or something coming, we have a little bit of wiggle room to work with, and we're not where we fired those.
Make turns for 10 knots. Maneuvering I. Con maneuvering. Making turns for
We definitely got the
10
Udra.
knots.
So that was our
helm,
objective.
Steady course.
Con sonar lost contact. Master 3. Last bearing 348. Contact faded.
That's odd. Saying vessels nearby. Oh. Maybe hostile air support, probably.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
I know we're here. The only real question is
Dive at
who knows we're
300
here.
feet, dive I.
It's saying there's vessels nearby.
Come right to 316. Helm I.
Sonar doesn't have anything. There goes an aircraft that literally flew right over the top of us. I think he's laying sonar buoys.
Con helm. Steady course.
He is. Just doing another pass, so let's load it down again. I don't think he actually has a good bearing on us. An idea maybe, but I personally think we're quite safe at this point, because there's the layer, you can see at the bubbles. So I'm assuming those are probably shallow depth sonar buoys, since I did fire missiles from
Con
PD.
sonar new contact bearing 003. Designated Sierra 5.
Yeah, there's the ship that was bugging us, keeping us from leaving. It is not a merchant. You already know that. If it was a merchant, we could have left. It doesn't look like it's a capital. It's a sub, possibly. I mean, an Ugra is a submarine tender, so that would make sense.
Con sonar Sierra
Call it
5
Romeo.
is classified as submerged submarine.
I'm calling it a Romeo until I know better, but sonar is saying it is on top of us. More or less literally on top of us. And it's on the other side of the layer because I'm not seeing it on my towed array. Which means it is right there, probably. Although it's hard to say, because we're on the wrong side of the layer. Yeah, we'll come up to 200 feet.
Make depth 200
Let's see
feet,
what
dive
sonar
I.
sees. But, so this is the Romeo. This group was probably looking to resupply without actually having them come into harbor. Or it's one of the ships it was looking to resupply without actually having them come into harbor. Because otherwise, why would you resupply off the Soviet coast? I mean, maybe it would save you a couple extra hours of submarines coming into harbor, but that seems like a lot of resources to commit. I mean, even in relatively safe waters, just to resupply at sea, especially if it's just a diesel electric. Or above him. Alright, we're just not seeing him, so we're going to go back down to
Make depth
300.
300 feet, dive I.
Come
We're
left
also
to
going to the left a little bit.
294. Helm I.
So we're doing a little bit of depth diving and a little bit of turning, and there we go. Now we got him on the towed array. Okay, so now we're going to start firming up that contact. We lost him on the towed array. 250 feet, please.
Make depth 250 feet, dive I.
So we're doing a lot of jipping and driving, but we have him, at least as a contact anyway. Closing at 12 knots at a bearing of 24. So he's somewhere down that line of bearing. We're being as quiet as possible.
Con, dive at 250 feet, dive I.
See if we can come up just a little bit more, because it's got to be that we're right on the layer now, and he might be just above or right below the layer. Because I want to get him on towed.
Come right to 341. Helm I.
Let's keep coming up. I don't know, I'm kind of looking to get above him a little bit. See if I can't pick him up on that towed array. There it is. Got him on towed array. Okay. So I want to null all the rates. And let sonar finish classifying this guy. Now that we have him with the towed array giving them additional data, and according to the own-ship contact, better data than our actual internal sensor array is doing. That aircraft is flying really close to us. Like that was really close to us. Oh. Well, there he is. Let's go ahead and feed him a fish. Single fire, active tracking, we're ahead. 500 yards to 3,000 yards to enable, let's say. Fire on 2-2.
223. Aye, sir.
Dive maker depth 300
Make
feet.
depth 300
I
feet,
do.
dive I.
350. Let's go ahead and lose him. Actually, let's do one better.
Come right to 0.
We're gonna go and use his wreck as a hat. Because even if he goes active right now, he still probably wouldn't have us. But we want to get down lower so that we can lose the aircraft, as well as change our heading for much the same reason. Because he flew more or less over the top of us lengthwise, which means his magnetic anomaly detector, the MAD sensor, probably got a whiff of us. So we want to get down and change course as rapidly as possible.
Con sonar, launch transient from Sierra 5.
Probable torpedo. Full evasion.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
No rates. Alright.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing.
Not cavitate at this
Con
stuff?
sonar,
Yeah.
no longer cavitating.
So we're going to go ahead and
Con sonar, lost contact.
Run at
Master 3, last
20.
bearing 3, 3,
He's not running
2.
at 20s, then I'm not
Contact
cavitating.
Con, fire control, we've lost the wire.
Not cavitating at this point is worth a bit.
Con maneuvering, making turns for
Plus it does give us
0
slightly
knots.
improved sonar contacts. Although I don't want to get close to this
Con
guy
sonar,
at this point,
noise
but I
come
also
left
don't want him
to
in my baffles.
330. Helm I.
Alright, this is just kind of a complicated situation. So we lost vision on him because we no longer have a good sonar contact. Same time. Start reloading tube 3. I also don't want him to get so close to us that our torpedo will see us. You know what? No, I don't want to let him in the baffles though. This is just a bad situation.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing
T of the
0,
night is
8,
French
7.
vanilla. Oh, good hit on the Romeo. I need to zap my tea. It's kind of cold. And cold tea is not good. Well, iced tea is good, but cold, no. Alright,
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Switch back over to mostly silent running. Time accelerate a little bit because there's a dead Romeo
Con
now.
sonar regained contact on. Master 3, bearing 322.
Interesting. So, the aircraft flew by and dropped an airdrop torpedo where we originally were. So, they know that there's fighting going on, and the aircraft definitely picked us up for at least a little while.
Con, torpedo room, tube 3 ready.
But, given how far away from us this weapon is, my guess is he doesn't actually know where we are. They know that they know we're about. They don't know where exactly we are, however. There are weapons nearby, that's all it is. It's a dead Romeo. It's a fishing trawler, which we might use as a hat, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. It's not the worst plan ever.
Come left to 278. Helm I.
Ah, the weapons are out of the range. Alright, leave combat. Paladino got a Romeo sunk. Wow, that was like... Jeez. Come on, Russia. You're running out of good ships? Alright. Several naval groups have been recently operating unopposed. The Pentagon spokesman revealed that the enemy's ability to efficiently operate around the Soviet coast has been dramatically reduced. That's funny, they can't even defend their own coastline at this point. Return to Holy Lock immediately for repairs and replenishment of stores. Awesome. So in that case, I'm going to take a minute and replenish my own store on account of the fact that my tea needs to get sapped. I'll be back in a minute or two. Okay, welcome back. Thank you for sticking around. Alright, return immediately to Holy Lock, Scotland for repairs and replenish stores. Awesome. Not a problem. Okay. So our objective is to get back and rearm. I concur completely with that set of goals. Oh, subs. Oh, this could be a problem. Because their gatekeepers are not about letting us leave. We just hit shipping right on the Soviet coast itself. Yeah, I wouldn't let me leave either. We have 3 torpedoes total. We're trying to transit. We're really looking to just disengage here. All hands man your battle stations. Rig ship for ultra quiet. Got 500 feet of water. 94 decibels, that's not bad. So we're going to go ahead and get our speed down. I actually don't know if it was a subgroup that intercepted us.
5 feet, dive by.
So we're going to go ahead and go up to PD and see what we can see. In the meantime, We're definitely going to stay at ultra quiet until I have an idea of what we're up